And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host, Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and review for today's episode of Disney's Marvel's Moon Knight Episode 5. Now, if you have not seen Moon Knight yet, I highly recommend watching it because there were some spoilers in here, and we finally got some big reveals about Mark and Steven and the Egyptian gods itself. So if you have not caught up to Moon Knight, catch up, come back, we'll talk about it. Okay, so you've been warned. So in this episode, it continues off of where I left off last week, where Mark and Steven pretty much woke up in like a mental hospital, but they're not sure if it's all in their head or what's going on, or they're being tricked by Ethan Hawke's character. Because you know how he kind of want to get rid of them and trap the Moon Knight god to a statue for him so he can resurrect his avatar. So they're in this mental hospital thinking that it's all an illusion or whatever. It turns out that this illusion is not because of what Ethan Hawke's character has been doing. It's basically theirs, meaning that the fact that when they saw at the end of last week's episode that giant hippo god, we find out she's like, I guess, like the kind of like the Grim Reaper in a way, where she's like, hey, yeah, you guys are dead, and I'm here to pretty much guide you to the afterlife. So they're like wondering like what's going on, like why is this happening to us? So they open one of the doors and they find out they're in a magic boat that's basically taking them to another point of, Egypt, where it will basically put them into the afterlife. Now, according to ancient, Egyptian lore, if you have a pure heart and, balance in your life, you will go into the afterlife and you have a happy afterlife. If you don't, you will be pretty much shunned into the sands and be frozen for all eternity. So Mark and Steven had to pretty much play a game with their minds to basically fix the pieces of their so-called past and memories of what exactly has been going on with them, throughout their whole life. Why is there two of them? Why is Mark seeing Steven and Steven seeing Mark and all that? Why is there two of them? Well, we kind of got the answer, and it was pretty interesting seeing that. So we actually find out that Steven is the one who's been made up. Mark is the real Mark. Now, we found out this out because they go back to their memories where they see Mark as a young kid and he had a brother. And they go off and they always play with each other and do this, brotherly thing. And something happened where they go into like a cave and his brother drowned. And apparently his brother drowned and died, and Mark's mother started to resent him and started bullying him and started assaulting him as a child, and really messing up his mind to the point where he had to invent Steven so that way Steven can feel like his safety net, where in Steven's mind, it's just him and his parents. He's happy, he has his life, he works at the museum and all that good stuff, and he tried to protect them from the truth that, hey, yeah, you're the made up one. I'm the one who has a screwed up life, and I don't want to let you have to keep living that. His mother was an abuser to him, that his mother's been dead for for so many years now in his adult life, and Steven's starting to realize like, oh, what's been going on. So basically Steven is really Mark, and Mark is just pretending that Steven's a real thing, but it's really just him. So that was pretty interesting. We also got the backstory of how Mark became Moon Knight, where he made the deal with the god due to the fact that he was on the brink of death. He was a soldier, and he kind of went all AWOL, I guess, and he joined the corporate op, and then something went wrong. He was supposed to rob an Egyptian tomb. That went wrong, and then he got injured to the point where he was on the brink of death, And then the gods was like, hey, listen, I can help you, but you got to take in my justice the way I do it to stop crime. And, you know, and he was like, yes. And then that we saw the birth of Moon Knight. So I thought that was pretty cool. I actually like this episode. You know, finally gave us some answers about, is there really two, you know, Mark and Steven, are they really two separate people? In a way, yes and no, but also in a way, it's like, okay, so Mark is really the one in control throughout all this, and it's just Steven is just that safety net that he's been trying to keep himself from knowing the truth, the fact that he had an abusive life, he lost his brother, and yeah, he's been trying to deal with that for so many years, and having Steven around pretty much helps him deal with that in a safe kind of, like, you know, nothing exists outside the world. It's just me, Steven, just doing my thing, living my normal life, and, you know, it's just that kind of stuff. So I thought that stuff was cool. I thought the hippo goddess character was pretty cool. Love the CG on that. I don't know who voiced her, but she did a really cool job, and I like the voice, so that was cool. So we found out that Mark has got a bullet in his head, so how is he going to get back to it? Only time will tell. I'm pretty sure he'll get it back. They have to get the girl, I guess. They had to try to find a way to communicate with her from the afterlife to try to have her break the Moon Knight god to, I guess, heal him. Because if he comes out of the hole being a statue, he'll be able to heal Mark and bring him back to life. So we'll see what happens with that. I think there's only 2 episodes left. 1 episode left. I think there's 6 episodes. So there's only 1 more episode left until it's only 1 more episode left for the finale. So yeah, but I liked it. I thought this episode was pretty cool. I really hope we get another season though. You know, I feel like this could be the only. I know Disney right now hasn't announced that other Marvel shows besides from What If and Loki getting another season, but I hope they continue with that trend for certain characters. I feel certain characters deserve more seasons to continue that story. Like, you know, for instance, Moon Knight deserves one. Obviously, Loki, because there's going to be continuation for the movies. So it'd be kind of cool to see Moon Knight's story continue. That way he can meet up with the other characters. You know, establish the Midnight Sun characters and all that. So that'd be kind of cool to see. Maybe he teams up with Blade. But I wouldn't mind seeing that. I mean, if they make a movie for like a sequel, I'll be okay with it too. But for right now, kind of hoping we'll get a follow-up season for this. But only time will tell. So leave me a comment below, let me know, and stay tuned for more. And also, today's CinemaCon for Disney, there's going to be huge announcements today for Star Wars, Marvel, and all that stuff. So I'll keep my eyes out. See anything big pops up, I'll react to it. Obviously, it won't be online, but yeah, I'll hear the whispers. And I'll do my coverage for the DC stuff, too, I heard about, and give you my thoughts on that. But until then, we have to wait. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought. And stay tuned for more. Thank you very much, and have a good day.